Happy heavenly birthday to legendary voice actor and radio personality Casey Kasem, aka Shaggy from Scooby-Doo. X-Men Nights 91 back again with another sports topic, but before I get into the sports topic, I got some breaking news that Mike Henry texted me this morning when I was at work. I'm sure all of y'all heard about it this morning, but if you haven't, here it is. You're all going to be shocked when I show you this. Yes, sir. Another legend gone too soon. Legendary journalist, actor, and talk show host Jerry Springer has died today after he lost his battle to cancer at 79 years old. This shit right here was completely unexpected. I was having a good Thursday until I heard about this news. I thought Jerry Springer would live for a long time. Just like I thought Regis Philippin would live for a long time. Just like I thought Larry King would live for a long time. First Regis Philippin, then Larry King, and now Jerry Springer. Jerry Springer was the three wise men of talk show hosts. Him, Maury, and Steve Willikos. Now, Maury and Steve Willikos are the only two that's left. And Steve Willikos' talk show is the only show that's still airing. Maury and Jerry Springer's talk shows are gone. Jerry Springer's talk show ended 5 years ago, but it's still airing in reruns, and Maury's ended last year. But thank you, Jerry Springer, for everything that you've done through our childhood watching your talk show. And he used to host this game show that used to air on the game show network called Baggage Claim, which I also enjoyed. But this man is definitely going to be missed. And he did have his own judge show from 2019 until it was canceled last year. So let's bow our heads in a moment of silence for Mr. Jerry Springer. He's damn sure going to be missed. My condolences and prayers goes to the Springer family. February 13th, 1944 to April 27, 2023. Thank you. Just can't fucking believe it, bro. Jerry Springer is dead. I didn't even know that he had cancer. Did you? Y'all probably didn't even know that he had cancer. Just like I didn't know Kevin Conroy had cancer, because Jerry Springer to me looked healthy. Until I found out today that he had cancer. Just like when Kevin Conroy died, I found out the cause of his death was cancer. Like we said before, cancer is a bitch and we need to find a cure for it. Now let's do a recap of this 3-game road trip between the defending NBA champs, my Houston Astros, and the Tampa Bay Rays. Both teams scored a run in the first inning. Then they didn't score shit in the second inning. Astros scored 1 run in the top of the third, while the Rays scored 4 runs in the bottom of the third. Neither teams didn't score shit in the fourth and fifth inning. The Rays scored 1 run in the bottom of the sixth and the bottom of the seventh inning. And neither teams didn't score shit in the last 2 innings. Final score. Tampa Bay Rays 8, Houston Astros 3. The Rays were 20-3, while the Astros dropped to 12-11. Now here's a recap from Tuesday's game. Neither teams didn't score shit in the first 4 innings. Astros scored 5 runs in the top of the 5th, and neither team didn't score shit in the last 4 innings. The Astros embarrassed the Tampa Bay Rays 5-0. The Astros were 13-11 while the Rays dropped to 20-4. And now a recap of yesterday's game. Astros only scored 1 run in the top of the first, and neither teams didn't score shit in the last 8 innings. Astros embarrassed the Rays again by a point, 1-0. Astros are now 14-11 while the Rays dropped to 20-5. The Astros, or should I say the boys, are back in town this weekend taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. A rematch of last year's World Series before they face the San Francisco Giants. Congratulations, Astros, for beating the Rays 2-1. Now, we're going to do a recap of Game 5 of the Western Conference quarterfinals between the LA Lakers and the Memphis Grizzlies, with the Lakers leading the series 2-1. Or 3-1, excuse me. Did the Lakers send the Grizzlies packing, or did the Grizzlies keep the series alive? Lakers lost by 12. Lakers lost by... they lost in the first quarter 38-24. Then they made a comeback by 5 in the second, 28-23. The Grizzlies would lead 60-52 at halftime. Lakers lost by 9 in the third quarter, 33-24. The Grizzlies would lead 94-76 after the third quarter. Lakers made a comeback by a point in the fourth quarter, 23-22. But it was not enough as they would fall to the Grizzlies 116-99. But the Lakers still leads the series 3-2, with Game 6 airing tomorrow night. Desmond Bane was the player of the game with 33 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. He needed 5 more assists to go with a triple-double. Ja Morant needed 3 more assists to go with a triple-double. 31 points, 10 rebounds, and 7 assists. Jaren Jackson Jr. needed 10 assists to go with a triple-double. 16 points, 18 points, and 10 rebounds. LeBron needed 5 more assists to go with a triple-double. 15 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. Anthony Davis needed 9 more assists to go with a triple-double. 31 points, 19 rebounds, and 1 assist. D'Angelo Russell needed 6 more rebounds to go with a triple-double. 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 10 assists. Now let's do a recap of Game 5 of the defending NBA champs, the Golden State Warriors and the Sacramento Kings, with the series being tied at 2 apiece. The Warriors lost by Tress in the first quarter, 36-33, but they made a comeback by 7 in the second, 27-20. The Warriors lead 60-56 at halftime. Warriors won by 5 in the third quarter, 39-34. They would lead 99-90 after the third quarter. Warriors lost by deuce in the fourth quarter, 26-24, but they would still hold on to the victory, beating the Kings 123-116. The Warriors now leads the series 3-2, with Game 6 back in Oakland tomorrow. And you sure all know who's the player of the game. Steph Curry, 31 points, 2 rebounds, and 8 assists. Domantas Sabonis needed 6 more assists to go with a triple-double. 21 points, 10 rebounds, and 4 assists. One more game to do a recap on, and I'll be right back. All right, one more game to do a recap on, and that is Game 5 of the Eastern Conference quarterfinals between the Miami Heat and the Milwaukee Bucks, with the Heat leading the series 3-1. Did they send the Bucks packing, or did the Bucks keep the series alive? The Heat won by Tress in the first quarter, 36-33, but they lost by 9 in the second quarter, 36-27. The Bucks lead 69-63 at halftime. The Heat lost by 10 in the third quarter, 33-23. After 3, Bucks 102, Heat 86. The Heat made a comeback in the fourth quarter by 16, 32-16. Thanks to Jimmy Butler at the end of regulation, the score was tied at 118, and they took the game to overtime. The Heat was like, we are not going to let the Warriors win another game. We are not going to let the Bucks win another game. The Heat won by deuce at overtime, 10-8. And they beat the Bucks by deuce, 128-126. The Heat wins the series 4-1, and they move on to the next round of the playoffs. Yeah, buddy. Jimmy Butler, bro. This man is unstoppable. Thanks to him, the Heat will be facing the New York Knicks on Sunday, who, by the way, beat the Cavaliers 106-95. So, the Cavaliers, the Bucks, the Nets, the Timberwolves, and the Clippers have gone fishing. This is the Knicks' first time going to the second round of the playoffs since 2013, according to Mike Henry, which was 10 years ago. Damn, Knicks, where were you guys at 10 years ago? Have not made it to the second round of the playoffs for the past 10 years. As for the Cavaliers, I give them props because this is their first time going to the playoffs in 5 years without the presence of LeBron James. Last time they went to the finals was 5 years ago when they lost to the defending NBA champs, the Warriors. And that's when LeBron decided to leave Cleveland again and go to LA. I give the Cavaliers their props. They did the best they could, but they got eliminated. The last time the Cavaliers was in the semifinals of the playoffs was 30 years ago in 1993 when they got swept by Michael Jordan and the Bulls. You guys should definitely subscribe to Mike Henry's YouTube channel because he knows a little bit about his NBA more than I do. That is a classic moment. The Bulls sweeping the Knicks in the Eastern Conference semifinals in 1993. So, congratulations to the Heat for going to the second round of the playoffs. And congrats to the Warriors. They now lead the series 3-2. They may close out this game tomorrow. As for the Lakers, tough loss for them. Keep y'all heads up, guys. Get your shit together and get yourselves ready for tomorrow. I guarantee you the Lakers are going to close this out at the Crypto.com arena. Also, shout out to one of my favorite streamers on Twitch. Her name is Azra. She just celebrated a birthday this week, and she said that she would go to the Crypto.com arena if there was going to be a Game 6. Well, guess what, Azra? There is going to be a Game 6, and I know you're going to go to that game tomorrow since you now live in LA. So good luck, and I hope you get the best seats of the house. Matter of fact, I'm going to leave a link to Azra's YouTube page in the description down below. Only the time if I upload a Lakers video. As well as the YouTube pages to Mike Henry, Jaime and Katie Filer, and Brittany and Haley Jade, the hosts of the Just a Little Shady podcast. That's going to do it for my recap of the 3-game road trip between the Astros and the Rays and Game 5 of the NBA playoffs between the Heat and the Bucks, the Grizzlies and the Lakers, and the Warriors and the Kings. If you're new here, hit subscribe and hit that notification bell for my next Astros, Heat, Lakers, and Warriors rant. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up. Leave your comment down below. I'll be back in a minute to reminisce 23 years of Stone Cold Steve Austin blowing up the DX Express from the April 27, 2000 edition of SmackDown. Go Miami Heat. Go Los Angeles Lakers. Go Golden State Warriors. And go Houston Astros. Say it with me, fam. Play stupid games. Win stupid prizes. No more talk.